is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles. And the distance from my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night. So boring. That's okay. I'm dancing on a moonbeam. On and on and on and on and on. It ain't the racket, that's it I know. That's the way to go. That's it I know. The deeper I go, you're the end door. The deeper I get, the less that I know. Diminishing return. Say on a song, on another day, on another song, on another day, on another song, on another day.
Since you don't love me, hey, I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Since you don't feel me now, I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
God. The Godfather is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the card dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas at Globe Life Field. Tonight it's the first of four between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. The Yankees enter the day with their winning streak of 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. First to four here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throws in time, and that's at number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. No balls and a strike to count. Urshela takes his lead at third with 1 away. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. First offering on its way. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Count even at 2-2. Two and 2, the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
And now in the box, Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One strike now from Cole. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Brock Holt now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Fans, it's still only May, but summer will be here before you know it. So there's no better time than the present to make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any station.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
Fouled away. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in will be Luke Voigt. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch on its way. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Voigt is retired, and there's one away. Giancarlo Stanton now hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sits at 294, 1 home run and 6 RBIs. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Stanton leads off first with 1 away. 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
So first and second with 1 down, and that brings up Thairo Estrada. As a look, now the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Joey Gallo now. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Chris Davis next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. His career line against Garrett Cole comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Trying to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Cole has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now the first pitch.
0-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two out, nobody on. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
So 1-1.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. It remains 1-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
That's a ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
1 strike.
Hicks, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Ready now is DJ LeMahieu. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. And the Yankees are going to have first and third now to start the inning as he's in there safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, D'Lo, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's set and the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Luke Voit, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Voit begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The 1-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
All even now, 2-2. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
And now here is Kyle Higashioka. Worked a walk his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 4-0. That'll bring in Nick Solak. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So next to hit is Eli White, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail here 4-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm a...
Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada.
Now the first pitch.
Hey! Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela in the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Estrada gets his lead at first, nobody out. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out.
Now back.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Two balls and two strikes to Hicks now.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that is off the wall. Estrada rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Ian Kennedy answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Runners are at first and third, one away. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 5-0. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hey. A ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Brock Holt. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Cole into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
David Dahl to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
windup and the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he fouls this one off. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. At the plate now is Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Kennedy, a 36-year-old veteran, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Luke Voigt is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He Leads off from the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
One strike now from Cole. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In his career, Davis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
At the plate now, Charlie Culberson. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up to bat next it'll be the catcher Kyle Higashioka. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And it's fouled away. Full count, here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
So now to the plate, Thairo Estrada singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Estrada is retired, 2 down now.
Up next,
striding in is Gio Urshela, grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Solak.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game, maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Shortstop, Eli White.
Next to dig in, Eli White comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Cole's ready. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Rangers set down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The second baseman, DJ.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Taylor Hearn comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hearn, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there at the bottom. Really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in once again is Luke Voit. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Fouled off. Hicks over at second. LeMahieu at first. 2 out in the inning. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Next, here is Giancarlo Stanton. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two out, bases loaded. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Yankees leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Delino DeShields. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate, Brock Holt. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Now at the plate is David Dahl. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
first pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Joe Barlow will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 64, Joe Barlow.
Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on the way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen. A big 0. Thairo Estrada digging in now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Gio Urshela.
Stepping in next, Gio Urshela. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Leading up for the Rangers, the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Joey Gallo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
1 and 2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So close, but with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty B. Boy, you get that part of the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out, thinking about the 9th zero, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab in the 9th or if they hand this over to the bullpen.
Darren O'Day enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 56.
At the plate now, Nick Solak, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. first offering. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
0-2, here it is. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Full count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
2 out, nobody on. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Now at the plate here is Eli White. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. O'Day has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing one hit.
Jose Trevino stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Trevino goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Stepping in now, Delino DeShields. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The New York Yankees wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Garrett Cole earns win number 7 on the season as he allows just 1 hit through his 7+ innings of work. Mike Foltynewicz couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.